What's going on?
Hey!
Welcome back to the LMC podcast. We're in a different location. There's not a nice
Called a studio.
concrete wall behind me from my basement. We're working on a background. By working on it, I've only thought about it. I haven't bought anything yet.
No.
No.
Well, good news. You can just buy a moving blanket. That's all that is.
That is true. I could just buy a moving blanket.
The mannequin you have to get for free from somewhere else. Somebody has to get drunk
Off the
and leave
side
it
of the road?
at your house, yeah. Or the side of the road works too.
Yeah.
Man, what a promo video we just watched. That was amazing.
That was.
That was the is that the culmination of the 2025 season? Jonathan's not here to tell us why he made that, but it was pretty hyped up.
Yeah. So Logan's quest, I guess, from the last event was to get a bunch
Is that a
of
video
footage.
game?
What?
Logan's Quest.
I want
Logan's
to watch
Quest.
Logan's Quest.
His quest from the last event was to get a bunch of good videos, and it seems like
I
he
feel
was
like
successful.
mission accomplished.
Yeah,
There was some cool slow-mo and such.
there was. I liked the high frame rate shots where people are like taking off the line, and you can watch them in slow-mo. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so welcome everybody.
Yep.
Back with LMC Podcast episode 10
10. We know the
I
number
forgot to
this
put on
time.
my glasses.
with Brian, Puke, and Andrew.
Hello.
The three of us back again. And just for anyone jumping in at this point in the season, why would you? But we are...
There are people.
Well, if this is the first episode, that's a weird one to start with because it's the...
Yeah.
This is the last episode before the last event. And the
is
first
true.
episode after our most recent event, which is in between the second to last and last event.
I'm
Good.
lost.
Yeah.
So this
How
is the
many
last
events?
episode before we can
All right.
congratulate Brian
Okay.
Oh.
for winning because he's got it in the bag.
Somebody sounds a little jealous.
No. I'm
Oh.
just saying we should congratulate Brian.
Thank you.
Like this young guy here, he's taking it home. It was already kind of locked in after the last event, 2 events ago, right?
I think after Misery Bay, so the last podcast we did,
Yeah.
I think that was pretty much when Joe Murphy, me and Joe were having a really tight battle, and when I pulled through and beat Joe, it was like Jonathan was like, "Well, championship's over now," and I'm like,
he was so
"Hold on,
disappointed.
Hold on,
But it was. Because,
no.
okay, here's the thing. As racers, there are 7 events in the season, and you get 2 drops.
right."
So, for example, early on, Brian had a horrible showing at Misery Bay, and that's one of his drops. I had a horrible showing at the knockout round, and that's one of my drops.
Right.
Right? So you get 2 drops per season.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You do.
I forgot about that completely.
Which, even without the drops, Brian would probably still be in first place, right?
I believe that is correct.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
So the
but-
chart that's taking up the entire screen right now is...
Yeah, I zoomed in so everyone could see it.
Yeah, but you didn't say what it was.
Yeah, that's for
And
you to
because I'm
explain.
not
'cause
wearing
I don't
the-
know what it is either.
I'm not wearing the right glasses, so I can't read my screen. It says, chart of best times from last event, scaled in percentage is from first.
Okay.
I normally can read better when I can see.
So this is
Are those not prescription?
the best time
No.
from the last event.
These are my real glasses.
There we go.
So we can see Brian's in first, Andrew's in second.
This
Jonathan's
is
in third.
this past weekend.
This is this past weekend.
Okay.
Yes.
That
Race
is,
number 6?
6. So what do you have to say about it? What did you like about it? This was a big track.
It was an awesome
long
course.
course.
Long course.
Loved it.
Such
Everybody
a course.
loved it.
It was the biggest course,
I
the
think-
best course.
I think everybody loved it who could figure out where they were going.
Yeah, I don't get how you get lost.
Yeah, there were some unfortunate events where people, so that, I should have brought up the map. I might be able to find it. But it's basically this giant parking lot. You go out, obviously there's elements, but you go out and you turn, you come back, and you turn, you go out, and you turn, and you come back.
It's like a big zigzag.
Yeah. And some people would just go
Some people
out
zagged when they should have zagged.
and turn right and go all the way across the parking lot and then come to the finish. And it's like, did you not walk it? You missed so much.
Right, yeah.
But it's amazing. And it's happened to me before, I guess, where you get out there and you get the adrenaline pumping. Maybe it's your first run and you don't remember the walk or something. You get a little lost. But I
Yeah,
don't think
but
I've ever been that lost.
you consistently seem to figure out where to go. Like maybe your first run you make a mistake, but you know it.
I might miss like a cone, but I don't miss half of the course. I don't think I've ever done that.
But I guess if you're not used to autocross, then yeah, it is scary. Like my first autocross back in 2014, I went out there and I'm like, I'm just looking at a parking lot of cones. I don't know where to go, what this means, what to do.
yeah, and we should explain that a lot of the people that get lost are rookies.
Yeah, they're new people.
So they just show up and they're like, I'm going to have fun at an autocross.
I have a hard
and then
time.
there's 3 acres
helping
of
them.
concrete.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like I can help somebody drive, but I can't help somebody who's just not looking at the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's a tough one.
Yeah. I get picked a decent amount to go with people who are getting lost. And pretty much my approach to it is I just hold my hand out and I lean to the right or I lean to the left and I shout, which way the course is going before we get there.
Like a windsock.
And yeah, like a windsock, except it's reverse
Oh,
because
yeah,
the air is
true.
flowing towards us instead
That's a
of
good point.
An anti-windsock.
an anti-windsock.
Brian knows the anti-windsock.
Please don't ever call me that again. But yeah, so I try to shout out like which way the course is going, and sometimes the people are just they enjoy going fast, and I totally get that. But it's hard to go fast when you don't know where you're going.
Yes, absolutely.
So a lot of times they'll blow through corners, and I'll go, "Oh, that's where you were supposed to turn," and then we go out again, and we make all the fixes, and they run perfect runs after that.
So,
of course.
So perfect
All right,
they beat
so
you?
now
Huh?
So perfect they beat you?
Well, sometimes.
Boy, I wish the audience could have seen Brian's use of his windsock arm, but we've been looking at a chart for an
No,
hour
we haven't.
now.
I just zoomed
Oh.
it back in. Relax.
Just now?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, here's the course. So this is what I was talking about. You go out and you go around, and then a corner 2 station, you go back towards start. Some folks, unfortunately, just sort of skip that entire lobe in the
Yes.
center of the course.
Kudos to the editor for editing the parking lot into this shape. Because it made for a very fun course.
Oh yeah, it was great. We talked to.
Oh, I get it. The editor. of this.
Oh, that's.
He's the editor.
You guys are quick.
Nah.
I kind of just glossed over, and I was like, okay, we'll continue on. I have no idea what he's talking about. But yeah, I noticed a few people were driving through, especially in that section. Left.
Left. Mouse left.
Mouse left.
Okay.
Down a little
Down.
bit. Left.
Over here?
Right there. They were just driving straight. And
yeah,
then,
through here.
And then they would get lost, and it was not good.
Yeah,
we
because
fixed
you
that.
had to, when you went around that corner, you really had to.
You had to know
you had to,
it was a
you
corner.
really had to slam on the brakes and sharp right, and it's tricky. That
Basically,
corner would screw me up because I couldn't figure out if I should have like gone left a little bit or hugged the cone. I feel like it would have been faster to like push out to the left and then, but I never could. Once you get to that cone, it's so fast I just slammed on the brakes and then went around it. And I probably lost a lot of time there.
So basically you're saying people were doing bad things and that was not good.
Sure.
Yes.
We talked to DJ a little bit after the event. DJ is the guy who is he won national. He is the national champion for D Street
All
this
right.
year.
Minimize the chart. You always forget. Minimize it so we can go back to the. They can see our beautiful faces. Thank you.
He won D Street this year, and we asked him, what do you think of the course? And he was like, the route is great, but the cone placement could have been better. Meaning,
How so?
I
What does
feel
that mean?
I feel like I don't know. I'm not DJ.
Oh, okay.
So you have no
Was it- it
completion
was-
to that point.
I'm just quoting DJ. End
So-
quote.
Well, I noticed in the morning Brian was cheating,
Hey.
hot lapping the course.
Not-
So I
Wait-
rode shotgun.
Wait, hold
with
on.
him.
Before
Controversy.
you continue, I want to note that Jonathan was test driving the course.
Oh yeah, you guys are both cheating.
Jonathan test drove the course, and he specifically came up to me. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna drive. I was gonna treat it like a regular event. Jonathan specifically came up to me and said, "Brian, if you want to drive the course in Charles's car, I will allow it." And I said,
and
course.
Brian said, "Of course, I will destroy Charles's tires for you."
I was warming them up.
Boy, did you.
Andrew was riding shotgun with Jonathan when he did his run, and when Jonathan got out and I got in, Andrew was about to get out, and I was like, "Do you want to ride?" Was that what I said? Or
I don't know. So I decided to stay in, and after riding with Brian, he turned into a drift course, and all I wanted to do was do the same thing in Charles's car and drift the course. But it turns out I don't fit in Charles's car.
Yeah.
It's a fixed seat.
Yeah, and it's too far away.
And man, I sit in that thing, and even though it's a Miata, it becomes the biggest car in the world. Like, imagine you get in a semi-trailer and you lay flat on the floor, and then you're just staring up out the windows. And then go try and drive a course that you can't even see the ground. Like, drive a course navigating by sky.
I've never had that issue.
Yeah,
so
that's what it's
No,
like.
me neither.
So I couldn't do it, unfortunately.
Maybe if we took the seat out of the Miata,
Yes, it would
that's
be like
how it
that.
would feel to me.
It would be
It
like
is
that.
how that feels. When you
Yeah.
take the seat out, I've worked on Miatas with the seat out of them, and like just putzing them around inside the shop. It's like,
Well,
it's like looking up and out.
I've
'cause
raced Charles's car before at
Yeah.
events, like when my car broke or something. I hopped in Charles' car and ran the event. Twice I drove. I think
Do
twice.
you like
I drove
zip
His
tie
green
boards
car.
to your feet
no,
or something?
I basically had to decide while on the course: do I want to see or do I want to reach the pedals?
Okay.
Because I can either sit up and then my legs don't reach,
Yeah.
or I can slouch, my legs reach, but I can't see any cones.
That makes it hard to go around cones.
I did well
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
I did well.
When was this?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should just bring pillows with you
Yep.
in
lots
case that
of them.
happens. Yeah, just have a sack of pillows in the off chance.
I just need to like put someone behind me in the seat and then just sit on their lap.
Oh yeah.
Then I'll be good.
Yeah.
Brian, make yourself a seat shape and we're good.
You could do it like the rat from Ratatouille, where you're like sitting.
Oh, yeah,
and
sit
they're,
on their
like,
head.
pulling the hair, and they're like doing the inputs.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that would work. So no, but I will say when it comes to course design, like I used to run events 10 years ago, and I had to design all the courses and set things up. The problem was we were very, very strict. If I designed the course, I was not allowed to drive the course, not even in my pickup truck.
Before the event.
Prior to the event, yes.
You don't mean at all, but
right,
right.
right.
Yeah.
I'm still allowed to compete, yes.
Would anybody test drive the course?
Yes, I would have other people test drive the course, but not in their own car. So if we had like a Miata drive, Brian is the evil dark guy on the top left. Jonathan is the future man on the top right.
He does have a
and
very future
I
helmet.
am the hero down below.
It's like Darth
In
Vader.
white?
Shiny
Yeah.
gloss black helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you have gloss black, evil, white, pure goodness in Andrew, and then
You
like
have a
the
robot.
ninja guy or something.
Ninja guy Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan's got that high tech graphics and stuff on his helmet.
Right.
So this is first, second, and third. So Brian top left is first place. Andrew bottom center is second place. Jonathan,
Did Jonathan beat Joe?
yes. Jonathan top right is third place. And
Back to the chart.
yeah, back to the chart.
He
Jonathan
did. Oh,
third, Joe fourth.
Yeah.
they were very close.
So it was a long course, 68 seconds plus.
So after the fact, I
Someone ran a 68 flat in a Miata after the event.
someone ran a 67.7
Wow.
after the event.
Okay, I left before that.
I
You're
hopped,
talking about fun runs?
yeah, I hopped in Jonathan's car and
Obviously they
realized
were
how
cheating.
much fresher his tires were.
You ran a 67.7.
I ran a 67.7.
Wow.
Now,
All
how
that
many-
cheating
Wait
really
a minute.
pays
How many
off.
cones were down though?
The cones that were down, they were in the path of the driving line,
Okay.
so I just drove through them.
Okay.
Well, it was one cone that was knocked over. The rest of them were fine.
Non-consequential.
So you were saying you're
okay.
cheating more.
Wasn't in the event. Okay, back to the
Back
video.
to the video. All right. You
So
guys-
I think we should go like per cone. You can pause it and see where people
Slow
have-
it down to 0.25.
lost time.
Do you want really?
Yeah, slow it down to 0.25. This is the best way to watch autocross videos.
Really?
Oh my God, you've never done this before?
No.
This is the best thing ever.
I usually just pause.
My
it.
favorite thing in the world is the overlay videos. So back up. We got to see the launch.
In the world?
Yes,
were
this is the
talking-
best thing in the world.
Interesting.
So during the launch, I always like to watch this because I notice my leg just goes crazy. I just start stomping on the gas like I'm doing like a crazy dancing jig.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why you just don't depress it.
I don't know why either.
I watched it go to 3,000 to 4,000 RPM, and then I dropped the clutch. But
Yep, I drop
like
between 4 and 5.
You get your anger out early.
Where do you
by
dump it
mashing?
when you launch? This is helpful for all the competitors.
it is. It's depending on the course surface.
Yeah, I usually launch with some gusto.
Some gusto.
Yeah, I think I tack it up a little higher than average.
Yeah. So I pay attention to how the car is launching. I mean,
A little bit of a grade makes a huge difference too.
it does. I'll pay attention to. I'm repeating myself. I'll launch the car at like 4 to 5, and see how
Depending
it
what happens, you
see how
adjust
it
as
reacts.
necessary.
Right. I'll
Yeah.
adjust it.
Okay, so you're where I'm at.
I think today or this day I was launching at like 3 to 4 because it was a pretty gravelly surface.
So this is interesting. I was still launching at 4 to 5, but you guys are both turned to the right, and I am straight.
Okay.
This is right at the start line.
So it's the hard 90 kink to the left.
There's a
at
hard
that start.
90 to the left while
Before
you're
the
still in
lights.
first.
I think it was an anticipation of the turning left. Maybe like a setup.
Okay, but this
Yeah.
might be why I launched a little higher revs because I'm not turned.
I tried it turned a couple times, like angled, but it was so short and sharp, I don't think it mattered.
I also recall feeling the car wanting to step out a little bit when I launched it, so I was kind of like counter steering it just a hair.
Okay. All right, you can go ahead and step forward. So I immediately turn right, yeah. Oh, I'm so far behind you guys.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter because we haven't hit the lights yet.
That's right. I was taking it slow in the beginning because I knew I wanted to be as far left as possible when I went through those gates so that I could be flat out through that first section there.
And both Brian and Jonathan are pretty far left. I am headed straight for the center.
You are in the center. Look
I
how
am
close I am
definitely
to
in the
those cones on
center,
the
yep.
left.
But I wonder how much faster I'm going, if I'm going faster. But you've made it to the first cone before I did. And so did Jonathan.
I was able to be flat.
You guys are both ahead of me at this point.
Yeah, all the way through this cone. and
Brian
I
is
did a-
way ahead.
I did a little tap of the brakes, and then let the car roll around that cone. And then this was just playing with the throttle, coasting.
Brian and Jonathan are neck and neck. I'm a hair behind the first 15 seconds of the course.
So we're rolling into this corner. I'm not slamming on the brakes. I'm kind of rolling onto the brakes because I don't want to unsettle the car too much and lose too much speed. Remember, these are momentum cars. So
This is a section where I kept almost spinning.
So I've caught Jonathan here.
Yeah, you guys just went by the cones.
same thing here. Just rolling on the pedal.
Brian is still substantially ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I was braking early, and now I'm ahead of Jonathan. Through a pretty fast section here where
It gets bumpy.
it does get bumpy. I was braking early. I'm catching Brian a little. I understeer, and I'm fighting it. Brian beats me a lot to that cone. Now Brian is drifting a little bit.
Yeah, I was pretty much.
And over these bumps, this was crazy. There was
they were
tons of
horrible.
grip over
Look
these
how much
bumps.
Jonathan's flying around. Oh my gosh. And you can see right after that cone on the left, all of our wheels are turned left because we're trying to get the car as far over as possible to set up for this exit, which is crucial. On
Right.
This
This
course.
next element we're about to see is the most important part of the track. It is how quickly can you get on the brakes, right, or the gas right here. So Brian is really tight. So you're making that corner really, really tight. I braked early. Jonathan actually passed me, so he has to brake deeper into the corner, where I braked really early so I could get on the gas earlier. And I'm betting you this is where I pass Jonathan again and gain a whole bunch of time. Right here. Because he is pushing out towards that cone more, and I'm on the gas early, passing by that cone, and now I'm about to pass him because my speed exiting that corner was faster. But Brian's just walking away with it at this point.
Yeah, he's way ahead.
Now, this is the fast section where you tack out second and grab third. I
Waits
held
for
second
third.
longer.
Your car does rev higher.
It does?
It does. I believe your car revs to like 7,500.
No.
Yeah.
My green car doesn't even rev to 7,500.
Your green car is tuned, so it revs to 8.
It does not rev to 8. Trust me, it
Really?
does not rev to 8. I wish it revved to 8.
Well, I know I'm almost positive the 1.8 NAs are the highest revving out of all the A and B chassis in America.
So we just entered this corner all at the exact same
and
time.
Andrew is going completely sideways. So you both caught up in that corner. I did realize
At the corner entry, yes.
later in the day I could brake
Jonathan's
a lot
still ahead of
later.
me. I'm surprised.
So we're all about neutral here. You're a hair behind.
So up here is where I lose all my time.
How did you guys treat that corner there? Were you guys lifting or were you braking?
I did it both lifting, braking, and staying flat out. I
Yeah.
tried all ways.
So did I.
I braked.
And all that did was make me brake too much for here. So Jonathan was out of sorts there going into this long right. And now I've passed him. Brian's a hair ahead. A good bit ahead.
This is the corner where I made up all my time in the video where I did the run after the event. But it looks like I made up a lot of time.
Weird. Jonathan and I are neck and neck here, but I
Mhm.
beat him by a substantial margin, so I wonder what happened.
Well, right there, you're beating him to that cone.
So
And now
exiting that corner, I start to pull ahead,
Yeah, now
and
you're
I
ahead.
stay a hair ahead.
Jonathan really struggled with this corner coming up.
I know when I was flying through here, at the end of this run, I felt like I took this section as fast as I possibly could.
Mm-hmm. It looks fast. I think you caught up to me a little bit in this section.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Jonathan
I
slowed
ended up
down
a
a
little
lot
less
there.
than 2/10 behind you on a 68-second run.
Right.
Yeah, as I pass the last gate, you're passing the finish timer.
Mm-hmm. And Jonathan hasn't passed that last cone just yet. So there it is.
All right, so I definitely had time to make up at the beginning. My launch strategy means nothing. Don't listen to anything I said at the beginning of this episode because it just made me slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had done what you guys did, I might have beat you. Because you were substantially ahead in the first third of the track, right?
Minimize the video, please.
All right. Relax.
I don't think I was like crazy ahead.
You guys both were, it seemed like.
It didn't seem crazy ahead.
Wasn't
I mean,
crazy
we
ahead.
were ahead, but not.
I mean, what's your definition of crazy? This is why we need sectors. We need transponders with individual sector zones.
But more importantly, how did Puke do?
Terrible.
This is
Why?
true.
I did okay.
Okay. So here's the thing, listeners, viewers. I will ride with Puke on his first couple of runs, and I'll give instructions. Like Brian is doing the anti-windsock thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just shout very simple instructions. So I will say, don't lift. And then inevitably, I'll repeat that. Not because I don't think he didn't hear me, but because he did the opposite of what I said. and then I'll repeat it again and again because he's doing the opposite of what I'm saying.
That sounds like chicken foot,
What is chicken foot?
where you're, coming off the gas.
Oh, you got chicken foot.
Oh, I'm sure. I definitely don't floor it enough. Well, we can listen to my first run, which was very exciting. Look ahead. Just listen to the tone of the engine.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Brian keeps sabotaging my
No,
car.
no,
feel like
no.
the last time this
I forgot
happened,
about all
Brian
this.
was at the Hill
No,
Climb,
no,
Hill
no.
Fest in Snowshoe, West Virginia, and now all of a sudden,
No,
second to last.
Yeah, we talked about Hillfest and how
I
I
was the
lost the
person-
spark plug wire.
I was the person who fixed your car. I had not been under the hood of your car until it broke.
I don't know. All I know is I have two Miatas, and both are running phenomenally. And we take them down to Hillfest, and we're running them, and all is well. Then Brian shows up, and all of a sudden my car poops out halfway up the mountain, and I just feel like I've been sabotaged. Then we go to this event, and the very first run, Puke drives there 130 miles from home.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
And
Delightful drive.
Then he launches and he goes for his first run, and it's no good. And I just think the car's dead. This is a dead
Yeah.
car now. And we pull back in and we pop the hood, and I go, "What are the chances there's a loose spark plug?"
Well, as we were finishing the course, it sounded exactly like the video that you shared from Hillfest when your
A 3-cylinder.
wire popped off. So I had a pretty good suspicion this has to be exactly the same. But I think it's just like this course is very bumpy. Although it's
But
weird.
this happened at the launch,
Yeah. Well, so
right after the launch.
does a missing or misfiring cylinder create like a hard idle?
Oh, yeah.
So let's see here. We did the Miata cruise, which was 1,633 miles that I logged on my Miata / Andrew's Miata that I drive. Just to
My
be safe.
Miata.
Yeah, I don't know. How else do you explain it? The one that I'm in.
The 57 car.
The 57 car, the ketchup packet. And we did this long road trip, and so there were definitely some bumpy sections. Holy crap, probably Virginia or Kentucky. Like, some of the interstates you drive in America is like, what is happening? Because you just hit these transitions onto overpasses or whatever. Sometimes it's just interstates, and you're just jumping like a fish.
When you got a packed trunk in a Miata, you're
That too.
literally just leaving the earth.
Yeah. Minimize the video, please. Thank you. And so Andrew just keeps forgetting to minimize
Well, I
the video
thought you
when
were
we're
gonna
just
play
talking.
the,
I will, but in between,
okay.
minimize the video. Otherwise, people are watching a video of just
Editor,
nothing.
take care of all the puke yelling at me.
So anyway, I think that some of these bumps work that spark plug wire loose because towards the end of the trip, I would sit at a light at neutral, and it would vibrate more than I remember. And so maybe it was getting an intermittent
Or maybe you've been
cylinder
running
fire.
on 3 cylinders for 500 miles.
Maybe. Who knows? Obviously. To be fair, that might be why I'm slower, but
Well,
no.
explain why you couldn't keep up with me on the highway.
No. I would definitely be able to tell, because the second that I tried to launch, I could tell that this car was not fully powered. Like, it's very obvious, so I'm not that dumb, even though Andrew thinks.
I never said.
I think
I
you
never
imply.
said that.
I think you imply. I do miss shift on occasion, and so I'm just waiting for the day that happens so that I do finally kill it.
You're going to kill the engine for sure.
It's going to be me.
It's going to happen, and it's going to be you.
as much
yeah.
as I drive it.
Well, it's going to happen. It's going to be you.
Yeah.
And, oh, well.
My lack of experience and combined with the amount of driving that I have to
There's
do.
no
this
more
thing,
lack
yeah.
of experience anymore. You drive this thing enough. You just drove 1,600 miles.
I still feel like I have some
There's
amount
no
of
more
lack
lack
of
of it now.
experience. I can't heel toe. That's a lack of
Because you haven't
experience.
tried.
No, it's because my feet are like, I'm in a Miata. I barely fit. The angle, I feel, is not good. But anyway, so I think it was just working itself loose. And on that launch, it probably just popped off. Because, I drove 2.5 hours from Pittsburgh to Cleveland and couldn't tell any issues. This was fun. This was my rerun, which I think was my third. We'll play this. We're talking about this corner is kind of slippy. And, I had to...
A good job. Really good. You counter-steered. You saved it.
Yeah.
You kept going.
If you want to talk about experience, it's losing control. I have some experience. But my fastest run was after that one, actually, in the morning. We can watch that if anyone cares. Nobody cares. I think I did a
Pause.
I think I did a
What do you think of his
71.
shift timing?
Go back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you mean
Yeah,
by
let's
shift
have Brian review Puke's driving as opposed to just Andrew.
I think, but I don't remember. I was putting it at second about there, right?
No, you were putting it in second around the corner.
Really?
Yep,
Oh, yeah? What were you doing it, Andrew?
around the corner.
Okay.
You were doing it before the corner.
Yeah. And you think that's too soon?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's the thing. The 57 car, when I bought it, it had a shift light installed. And we can see this on the video, on the dashboard. See the 3 green lights?
Mm-hmm.
And
see if
this
we-
will go green to yellow to red. But it can go deep into the red before you actually have to shift. This is a Miata. It's not like you're,
There we
running
go.
through
Now
the
you can see.
revs like hyper fast. You're not in a drag race here and in some 800 horsepower monster. Like it takes some time to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brian, you drove this car at Hillfest,
I did.
right? Did the shift light, like when you saw that thing
Oh,
turn
yeah.
red, were you shifting?
No.
No.
I shift when it turns yellow.
That's what I'm getting at.
That is an
Yeah,
issue.
because red's bad. I don't like red.
There's a tack right in front of you.
I can't see that. I can see out of the corner of my eye the red, and it's scary, and it means shift.
Right. So
The only time I'm looking down at my gauge is to make the shift from first to second.
Yep.
Just so I know I'm getting all of it.
the revs, yep.
All
Just so
of
you
it
know
there.
you're tacking out first
Really?
gear because there's no power in these cars.
I only go by hearing.
and
It, like,
you're,
if
Well,
it
I go by
sounds
hearing,
like it's
too.
getting up there, and I'm like, it's time shift.
you're at a point of the course where there's not that much going on, and you're not going that fast. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot easier to be able to
tack it out.
just take some focus and put it on the tack so that you
Just maximize.
you can just maximize
Power.
what you're getting out.
Yeah. I feel like one of my runs I tried to shift after this cone, but I think I just didn't like it. I think one of them, too, I kind of shifted in the cone and got a little squirrely.
That's fine though.
So
like honestly, lifting and shifting mid corner might help you rotate around that corner. That's how I was
Possibly.
using the shift,
Yeah.
for better or worse. It might be worse. So that looked good.
I'm a little far from those cones. This
Yeah.
corner I was scared of because I kept almost sliding, so I took this one pretty
Yeah, you
gentle.
slowed a lot there.
And then I'm tight to that, which doesn't set me up great for this, because then I really have to get back to the left, and then this section
Your
is so
partial
bumpy.
throttle.
Yeah, because it's so bumpy, I'm trying to control it right there.
Yeah, you lifted.
And at other events, any corner that's in this section of the parking lot, you go around that and bump and fly and gravel and spin out. It's
Yeah, not good.
fun.
Okay.
I think this could be why this was my fastest run, is because this corner I didn't brake as much as I have at other times.
But you were a little late getting on the throttle. Like you were late making this turn.
Yeah,
Like you did not start turning until you were at that last inside cone.
yeah.
I will say,
And then there's the scary red light. Scary.
7,200 RPMs. 7,300
hold on,
maybe.
he could hold it out way more.
Oh, I did.
He's tacked out.
No, he could hold it to 75. I'm almost positive those things rev to 7,500.
I'll hold you to 75.
Your driving style looks like it's pushy. Like when you're driving around a corner,
Does that mean he likes it pushy?
he
He
I don't-
makes it pushy.
I don't know
he's
if I like it.
inducing push.
Yes.
What you mean is
You're
understeer.
overturning the wheel.
I understeer like crazy all the time.
It looks like you're overturning the wheel and you're heading into corners too fast.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that would make sense because that's what happens all the time.
I think what we should do is we should invert the suspension settings for me and you.
I don't know. Maybe.
We should make a very stiff rear for you and a soft rear for me.
What would that do?
That would make
Induce
you
more
push
oversteer?
less when you're mid or corner exit.
I'd probably just spin out more.
You might.
Ugh.
you would probably spin out more.
You
don't
would
like
spin
that.
out more.
Because basically what would happen is it's your driving style that needs to get fixed, really.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Basically,
Get that quote. Put it on a T-shirt. That should be the banner at Leroy Engineering. It's your driving style that needs to get fixed, really.
Yeah, there's a spot on their website right here they can put it.
Oh, right
Right
there? Yeah, okay. So, I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Fix his driving style.
Yeah,
So-
I need to maybe brake harder first.
If you just change the car and continue driving the way you're driving, you're just going to loop the thing. And you're not going to have the fastest car possible because the rear is going to get unsettled going through the corners.
Yeah, and it happens. Either I somehow oversteer it and nearly spin, or I understeer constantly.
But you almost never oversteer. Like, you showed a video
true.
of you oversteering and you saved it well. But normally, like, I'll ride with you.
Yeah, because as soon as I feel that, then I slow down.
Right, but I'll ride with you and you understeer and you don't slow down. You just turn harder.
Yeah.
And then I just watch the dollar signs flow out
Yeah.
from under the car
Yeah.
of the tires.
Out from the front tires.
Speaking of tires, okay, here's something that I think is interesting. I never think much about the tires.
That's a phrase no one's ever said. Here's something interesting about tires.
But I never think much about them. Puke and I are dual drivers every single event. This event, Brian's sitting there spraying his tires down between runs.
Oh, you brought out the water sprayer to cool them off?
I stole Jonathan's water sprayer.
Jonathan had a water sprayer too, yeah.
He involuntarily let me use it.
Yeah, Jonathan and Lisa are always spraying their tires down between runs, and
Because
I just go,
they're
that
dual
seems like
driving.
a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to bother with that.
And where are you going to put a water sprayer? I already have to carry enough crap.
Yeah,
In a tire trailer.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Who manufactures the tire trailer?
I
Joe?
wonder. I think Harbor Freight sells one.
No.
so
I think the correct answer would be Leroy Miata.
Leroy
Engineer.
Miata, that's what it's called.
Let's see a picture. Look at that. Look at this trailer. For those that don't know, boom. I feel like that's an old picture, but maybe it's
It
a new
is.
picture.
The page is saying that we're not currently making them, but we're working on it.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
are currently working on making a new trailer.
So anyway, you guys are all spraying your tires down, and I'm sitting there thinking that seems like a lot of work. We're not getting the tires that hot. I shouldn't care too much. But
Yeah.
towards the end of the day, Sunday, I had my last two runs. I felt good about them. Like, I felt quite good about the runs. Like, I drove the car well.
Okay.
The car behaved well, and those were fast. And then I saw my times, and I went, that is not
Well.
correct.
Oh,
fast.
gotcha. You
So
didn't finish that sentence.
I just thought to myself, I'm like, maybe there's something to this whole tire spraying thing. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe there is.
Well, I didn't improve my times at all in the afternoon. I got a very consistent, like, 72.8, I think. It was like 72.8, 72.8, 72.4, and then 72.2, I believe.
My first
And
run
I think it was the heat, probably.
was the fastest run, and I think from there the tires just kept getting hotter and hotter. And along with that, the tires getting hotter, the pavement's getting hotter, so there's
Yep.
even more heat getting put into
Less
the
time to
tires.
cool down. Now imagine there's twice as many runs happening
Well,
for that car.
And it's a super long course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super long. So I was spraying, and I don't think it helped that much because I think my tires have hit a.
You think your tires are toast.
They've crested and they're on their way down.
So do you think it would have benefited us had we sprayed our tires?
Yes.
Poop.
There's always next season.
Well, somebody comes to the event in either an SUV or a giant sedan every time.
Yeah, I could bring a tire sprayer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There you go.
There you go.
I just got to buy one.
You
It's
do.
not hard.
They're all of $10.
I know.
You just come back from a run and you just,
Oh, we used to do, or at least I did, in New Hampshire. I got onto the sprayer train, whatever you call it, pretty hard. I don't know why. I don't know if it ever happened.
I don't know why
I
either,
was
because
way
you
too-
didn't
I
even
was-
buy the optimal tires.
Yeah, I was just on.
Puke's like, ooh, all seasons.
I was on donuts. You know, the spare donuts. I got 4 of those. I'm like, these are so skinny and small. They'll be so fast. Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I had decent street tires, but I was in either a GTI or a Mazda 3, and I probably had no reason to be spraying them. But I don't know. It could have helped
Well-
some or not. But
You like being prepared.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But I think that the reason I haven't sprayed tires at all in the last 2 years is because there's just no space for it. If somebody could invent a compact sprayer and sell it at possibly Leroy Engineering.
Yeah, make water smaller.
No, you just need a smaller
We
jug.
need to figure out how to compress a non-compressible fluid.
Yes.
I'm not saying that.
Wait, is there a compressible fluid?
Yeah, water.
It's not
No, water's
compressible.
non-compressible.
Yes, it is. I
What?
think water
No, it's not.
compresses. I think,
No.
well, then
It does-
why do-
you can
why don't
pressurize
we-
it, but that's with air.
No, it does compress because that's why I use hydraulic fluid. That doesn't compress.
No.
No.
Water boils and then it turns into
Steam?
steam,
yeah.
Oh,
and
is that
that's
why
what
it
expands?
compresses.
I always thought it was the compressibleness.
No.
Okay.
Today on the LMC podcast, we learned water doesn't compress.
Like, I don't know. But no, what I was saying is it'd be cool if somebody, because the water jugs, which are usually the like sprayers that you buy at Home Depot for chemicals,
Right.
are very fat and round and take up a lot of space. But if there was some sort of, like squarish jug that kind of tucked into the side of a Miata trunk, that'd be cool. Or if it was just square. If they just made one that was square and like only 1 gallon instead of 2, perhaps.
Ryan Heiler told me, I don't know if this is fact, he told me he created his own tire spraying system where he has, I guess, a reservoir on his car. And
It's
he
called
has
the coolant tank.
That's hot water. Well, that's hot fluid. He has some like spray nozzles that go on his tires, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
he
it makes
told
sense
me
'cause you
about
Wait,
it.
just the washer fluid.
Oh, there you go. Well, that would make sense. Because you're adding weight if you have a reservoir of water, like in addition to all the other fluids. That doesn't seem great.
Yeah, but you could just run some tubing from your
Correct.
washers.
All you need is some tubing to your fenders that
Yeah.
like spray straight down, and then you could have a tank with a quick disconnect and some
With
sort
Coca-Cola
of
on
pressurization.
them.
What?
Right? Wasn't
Oh,
someone
foam
was
dome?
talking about what?
You want a foam dome like the beer you put in the helmet?
No, no,
Is
no.
that
Well, kind
for
of.
the Miata?
But somebody was talking about NASCAR. They pour Coca-Cola in the pit lanes and drive over it.
what?
Never
Why
heard
would
of
they
I
do
don't
that?
know why. I think
Because
Brandon
it's
said
cold,
something
or-
about it.
That sounds insane because
It makes the tires stickier.
maybe it does have stickiness.
I feel like that would just come right off.
Yeah, me too. I
It
don't know.
will very quickly. That sounds like some
Well,
crazy.
Coca-Cola is the only compressible fluid known to man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or are they just sponsored and they're like, this is a sponsor deal where they use Coke instead of water?
Maybe it was Pepsi. I don't know.
Yeah, it's what plants crave, after all, Brondo. But yeah, you could very easily hook up some sort of little tubing system and then just have the sprayer connect to a nozzle so when you get back to the paddock, you pop it in, pump it up or whatever, and just all 4 tires. Yeah.
But then you would want to rotate the tires, so you'd have to be moving.
So you install a jack system like the old F1 where it just pops the car up and then you go around and
You manually spin the tires around.
yeah.
That'd
You
be-
have 4 people on your pit crew
That would be pretty
who
entertaining.
spin the tires.
So how are you setting up this whole hydraulic lift system?
First, you get a non-compressible fluid like water. Or it's the opposite, compressible fluid.
There's no compressible fluids.
Like what's not compressible?
I bet you can compress it.
Not really. No.
You just squeeze it hard enough. You get me a hydraulic ram, I'll compress something. Yeah, why don't we have a jack system for Miatas? Because it's not a lot of weight, so you can just have. I think in like old F1, IndyCar, NASCAR, I forget where it was. What racing series was it?
Lots of
They had-
racing series.
Oh yeah, GT. It's just air based.
Yeah. You just plug the air in.
They
and
plug it in the
Yep.
in the pits and just
Yep.
compresses that fluid, and your car stands right up.
Right, because there's fluid in the air system.
All right.
Air
Well,
is a fluid
more importantly, though,
if you compress it enough.
we did have 38 drivers.
Are we going to finish my video or
Oh,
not?
sure, yeah, go
Nobody
ahead and finish your
cares.
video.
I came in 8th. I suck.
Well, you didn't shift,
Correct.
so that
was
didn't
a big
help you.
mistake, yeah.
That was a
I
huge
don't know.
mistake.
I don't know how to shift.
But didn't you stick around to learn how to shift?
Yeah, I failed to learn how to shift.
You didn't try it once?
I did.
Okay.
I did try to shift on one of my runs, and it was way too much for my brain to comprehend what was going on.
That's why you got to keep trying.
Yeah, I guess.
Lisa was saying the same thing, and then she did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I tried it twice for fun runs, and I don't know. It was very confusing.
There were a few people who were concerned about shifting. They're like, I don't know how to do it. I don't want to do it. And I'm like,
Hello, that's me.
I'm like,
There you go, 71.7.
this is
was my
the
best.
place to practice. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
you're not going to get better at it if you don't try it.
That's
Yep.
true. And I should have tried it in the afternoon when all my runs sucked anyway, but I didn't know that
Yeah.
at the time. So back to the chart.
So,
Do we want to look at these other charts?
yes.
Jonathan made so many charts. I don't
There
know
are
what
lots
to
of
do.
sure did.
charts. So, everyone else in the pack, we've been talking about ourselves this whole episode. I feel bad. But,
Well, they should come on a podcast.
well, on top of that, if we think about the rest of the pack, it's interesting. I'm always worried about Joe and Ryan Heiler. Like, what are these guys going to pull off? Because Joe always just looks like he knows more than I do.
Hmm.
Like, whenever you look at Joe, it's just like, that guy knows
Are we
something.
still on full screen?
We sure are. I'm doing it because he's looking at charts.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone's yelling at me. So Joe just
Because
looks
you
like
forget to minimize things.
he knows something. And in the morning, Joe was like, I just want to get below 70. And I'm like, yeah, me too, man. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do it. And then
Okay.
Joe gets below 70. I'm like, well, that's it for me. I'm done. And then I do better. But I'm just waiting for Joe to pull off a hero run and upset Brian, and it never happened. And then Ryan Heiler, I don't know. Ryan sometimes will pull off a very fast run, but I feel like, and I don't know for sure, but technically I feel like his car is set up only for drifting and spinning. Like,
Yeah.
you look at his car, he's got negative 48 degrees of front camber.
It's got to be at least like 52.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks,
Is it like
it
the
looks
de-
like a drift car. It looks like it's too low.
Does
He
it look
does
like the
drift events
DeLorean
with it.
from Back to the Future, where the wheels
Yeah, the
go
wheels
all
literally
way
go
out?
horizontal so they can lift.
Mm-hmm.
No, he does drift events with it, and I think he leaves his drift setup.
He said this was the first event that he did that he changed it from his drift setup.
It didn't look like it.
He's done every event. I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he told me every event that he's done this year has been on his drift alignment. I could be wrong.
I don't know, but I don't think it's helping him because I think he's a very
Definitely
skilled
not.
driver, and I don't think he's placed where he should be placing.
Somewhere down the field, there was a phenomenal battle. Many places were within a second. I think it started
Are you
with
talking
Colby.
about? Well, if we go back to this chart, we can kind of look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
There's
it's actually
like- there's-
very helpful.
There's
So it starts
plateaus of times
from
visitors.
Lisa to Ian. It was very tight. Lisa
go back-
leading that pack.
So we'll start here with Lisa, 13th place.
Oh, wow.
72,605.
Colby was 71 thousandths behind Lisa. And then behind Colby was Kirk, 14 thousandths behind.
Wow.
And then Scott behind
10
that,
thousandths.
10 thousandths. That's insane.
Then we jump to a full 10th, a little over a 10th for Tyler.
When did these people get these runs? They were all later in the day, right?
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily. So Lisa was.
It was her first
Let's say
run
we-
in the afternoon.
Yeah, we did 3 in the morning and then 4 in the afternoon. So Lisa was her 4th. Colby was his
Last.
last,
Yeah, poor Colby. He said
or 7th.
he hit a cone on every run except his first and his
Oh,
last.
he did, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Kirk he got a rerun. Then it was his 4th run, probably in the morning. Scott was his last. Tyler was his 3rd. And then Kurt down here, O'Donnell, was his 5th with a rerun. So kind of all over the place. So
And it keeps going.
no six.
Yeah, it
oh,
does.
yes, it does.
22,000s with Dan.
It keeps
Final
going.
run. 20,000s with Megan. And then almost 2/10 with Colin.
Mm. But then Ian was very close to Colin.
Wow, 9,000s behind Colin.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And somehow Ian doesn't have a fastest time in this chart. I don't know how that works.
Me neither.
Oh,
Well, it's just
it was
not
the 73.
highlighted. It's
Yeah, it wasn't
there.
highlighted. Very confusing. Then Addison was a ways behind Ian.
But then Trey was only 50,000 behind him.
Mm-hmm. Trey had a chance on his last run. So this is a good example of we were talking about. He dropped 2 seconds, and I think it was it must have been his last run. I thought you had yelled at him earlier, Andrew, because he was 80 seconds for his first run, then dropped nearly 4 down to 75, then 76.5, 75.5, 75.6, 75.6. And then 73.526 for his last run.
awesome.
So
You see what not lifting helps do?
he didn't
That is
lift.
awesome. That had to feel so good.
If only I had told Brandon the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Because he did a 74.241. Unfortunate. His first run, 86 seconds.
Oh my gosh, Jim Holly, 1,000th of a second behind Brandon.
Holy moly.
Wow.
On his final run.
Oh my gosh, he probably was kicking himself.
Yeah, that's the way it
One
goes.
whole thousandth. That is such a long
And a
time.
big jump from 29th to 30th place. 2.2 seconds.
Good old Anton.
It was unfortunate. Then we get to Nissan 31st, Tim 32nd. Tim with those 3 DNFs you were talking about. Got to look ahead.
Yeah.
Also some
Yeah.
cone hits, too.
And then Elisha.
Yep.
3 DNFs there, too.
Hmm.
And then Tim Clark with 3 DNFs.
Yeah, that's not going to help your times. Really helps look ahead.
I wonder why Bob has no times.
He has 2 DNFs, and then did he have a car issue
No.
or something?
I
Maybe.
talked to him at lunch. He was fine.
Did he give up?
I don't know. I
Car
hope he
break?
didn't.
Huh. Or just timing. But
Or just timing.
I don't know, because at a certain point halfway through the day, like the timing was not updating or something. On the
Right, I
app and
remember
stuff.
that.
It was kind of weird.
I remember that. They were recording them.
And there was an issue where Trey definitely got like a 71 or something. He was very happy, and then he was thinking, wait a minute, that's 4 runs. I've only done 3. So somehow someone else's time got thrown on his, and he did go have it corrected.
There's a lot happening when you're in the timing trailer.
Mm-hmm.
There is. It comes in waves.
Yeah, sometimes it's very peaceful,
Yeah.
and you're way ahead of things. Then all of a sudden,
There's a red flag.
everything goes haywire.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
especially this course, it being so long.
There were 3 cars on
3
course.
cars at a time,
Yep.
and then one car has a cone hit or something, and someone's trying to call it in while the other car's having a cone hit, and they're trying to call it in, and then it was hard at my worker station to pay attention because cars would be going through the finish line at the exact same time a car is behind me going around the high-speed corner, so I'd have to just keep doing a pirouette like a ballerina, try and keep an eye on what's going on. It was a busy course.
Quietly Forrest is starting to catch up to the top. 5th place.
That's awesome.
Where's Forrest in overall for the season? Do we know?
We can if we go to this crazy chart that Jonathan made, which is, I believe,
Not
Every
including
event.
Forrest.
Not including Forrest.
right. So
This is
because
the top 6.
this is everyone's score, right? What is it? Events. Each event you get points.
Jeez,
so this
wouldn't
is
that be
everyone's
nice if I
points.
ever got first place?
No. But anyway, so let's see if we can find. Okay,
Hey,
we have
there's
Forrest.
always an opportunity next week.
All right, if you can see Forrest through the trees of this chart, then you can see that he started out at like 15, 14, 13, maybe 13, then went down some, and then went way up, and then went way down.
Wait, Forrest won an event? That doesn't seem right. Oh, wait, this is later in the
Well, he
standings.
didn't win because these charts are not everybody
I
because
see.
it would
I
be
get it.
an absolute spaghetti
Gotcha.
mess. So I believe that here we have Brian, Andrew, Jonathan, Joe, Ryan, and Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next chart, we have all these people. So Forrest, yeah, he did pretty good on event 3. Then 4 went way down. Wonder what happened there. Don't know. Then he went up a little bit for 5 and way up for 6.
And Michael Wyban has not done well this past event.
No.
He sort of trended way down, unfortunately.
And he didn't even show up.
oh, that
So
doesn't help.
That really explains things.
Michael Wyban.
I can't tell what color I am, but I think it's black. So I don't
It
know.
looks like dark blue.
Yeah, it's hard to tell which one of these very dark colors.
Although Charles is also looking to be dark blue. That would make more sense.
I feel like it could be this one because I ended up on race 6 doing decent in 8th place, but I did real crap the last event, which wasn't that Misery Bay?
Yes.
And I hated that because that was the
That required the downshift to first.
Oh, here we go with the shifting again. Yeah, so that was the weird curly cue I couldn't figure out, and
we
I don't shift them
diagnosed
as
that
good.
as the lollipop.
Oh, lollipop. My apologies to all the curly Q fans out there. But yeah, so I did decent. Up, down, up, down.
My apologies.
Yeah. What happened for event 3? A lot of folks just cratered and then popped right back up.
Event 3, that
Maybe they
was the
didn't go.
doubleheader.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a blast.
Just to give
It was
everyone
great
their,
until the second day.
just to give everyone their due, here is the third chart, which is led by Sean here. Did the best for event 1 and then dropped off. I believe he.
I don't
maybe
know.
hasn't come
Ooh,
back.
how are Trey and Brandon stacking up? Because
Yeah.
Trey and Brandon are driving the same car.
So Trey is again some unknowable dark color, and Brandon is purple. So they started event 1 terrible. At least Brandon did. So maybe, I forget if their car wasn't there or something. But anyway, Brandon pops up. Trey, I think he popped up a little bit. Trey has been trending up since event 4.
That's awesome.
Brandon was doing very good and trended down this last event. So I what was it Trey was telling me he did better? Oh, that's what it was. Andrew, the man who likes to yell at people.
No, I tried
Said,
it. I tried it. Hang
"Don't
on.
lift,
Hang on.
don't lift,
Hang
don't
on.
lift,
Hang
don't
on.
lift."
Hang on.
And he didn't lift.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I try to boil down advice to the simplest 2 words
Mm-hmm.
that I can repeat while riding shotgun in the car. Like, look ahead, right? That's the most helpful phrase you could possibly imagine.
I want to give an example of this. at
Is
some
this
point.
your second run that I
Yeah,
rode with you?
yeah.
Okay, play it. Go ahead.
Here's an example of
This
Andrew's.
is how I give advice, and I think it's super helpful.
Yeah,
I think this is the best advice you could possibly give.
fast forward
I've
just a little
written
bit.
While on
with
course.
people. This is great. This
Yeah.
is the best advice, whether it's on course or after the run. Go ahead.
Tight. Yep, go, go, go. It's very sliding in the rear. Long, tight.
Pause. I'm giving you 1-word instructions. Tight. Meaning stay tight to the cones.
Mhm.
Don't be afraid of the cone. Don't go away from the cone. I don't have to say all that. All I have to say is tight, right?
Uh-huh.
Then go, go, go. Meaning, why aren't you on the gas yet? You should have been on the gas already. Go, go, go
Yeah.
means you are way late on the gas. Get back on it. Go.
Mhm.
You need to go faster here.
Mm-hmm.
Go, go, go.
Go,
Very
go,
clear.
go.
Very clear instructions.
Pretty clear.
Yep. Got it.
Where I always spit out too. Tight. Real tight. Also, this is the first
Pause.
full speed.
So this was extra
Turn.
important. I
There
said
were 4 goes.
I said go, 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 go. There's 5
Five.
goes.
5 goes.
Five
means
goes.
I
Oh my
better-
God.
Because this was
So
the
many-
most important point on the track to go, 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 go,
it
go.
was. It was.
Yeah.
Then, go ahead, play.
Wide open, wide open, wide open. No lift, no lift, no lift, no lift, no lift.
What are you?
Well, what happened to the,
The
video?
video got a
here?
little,
yeah, let's see.
choppy.
I don't know if it's computer's crapping out here.
No lift, no lift, no lift, no lift, no lift. Right. Turn.
And there's
Break.
Pause.
Turn.
I was
Pause.
now to be fair, you
Puke was
said
still
don't lift, and I
processing
was,
the second no lift.
yeah. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
He passes by the entry cone, and I'm like, turn. Like, we passed it. Turn.
Yeah.
Puke's like, no, I'm going for the start timer.
I was not lifting, and then
because
you didn't
you
tell me
processed
break.
the
You didn't say what break was.
because you were lifting so much. I figured. I did say break.
I think I break
I
where
said
you said
break.
break. Did I break where you said break?
No lift, no lift,
Let's see.
no lift. Right.
No, I'm like a good second behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Second.
Stay in it. Stay in it. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. No lift, no lift. Yep, good.
Yep.
Now,
Good.
here will be a good example of the understand.
Yeah, here's the understeer. Here. He's like, I'm understeering. I'm not
Turn
going to do
to
anything
wheel.
different.
all I know how to do is turn more. All right, teach us.
So anyway,
Obi-Wan,
the
what do
whole
we-
point of that was I try to make it as simple as possible.
minimize
So
this stupid video.
I told Trey, I just said, Hang on. Go ahead, Puke. Fill in because I got to figure out this display.
Andrew said some words of wisdom like go, 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 or no lift, no lift, no lift,
Or
brake.
brake, turn.
Yeah,
stay
what
in
do you
it.
do? So what do you do in a long sweeper like that when you start understeering? Do you tap the brakes? Do you? I know you guys have told
You
me before
oversteer to
like
begin with.
understeer or like reverse the steer. Yeah, that's a good point.
Right. You
Just-
don't do that in the first place.
Great,
But
wonderful advice.
If you do get
now,
into
what if
it,
I am?
if you are in that, then you need to either like slow down enough to where the front bites,
Yeah.
or you need to steer out of it until the front bites again, or you need to somehow make the sliding end of the car the rear so you can rotate.
Yeah.
I think the right answer is that when you're in a corner and you're in a point of pushing, that means you're not going where you want to go, and that you're wanting to go in a direction that you're turning, right? And so you want to lift because that slows down the car, and you're still have
Right,
the wheel turn.
it interrupts the inertia that's creating that understeer.
You kind of take the weight off the back, and it moves to the front a little bit when
Yeah.
you let off the gas.
So the front might bite and the rear might lose a little bit of grip, helping the car rotate.
And you don't. There are some cases where you want to turn straight, but you want to keep that wheel turned because the car's gonna keep going that direction. If you start to unwind the wheel, that means you're just going way off.
Well,
the
I guess
line.
you don't want to unwind it, but you can flick it.
You can unwind it very briefly to regain
Yeah.
traction while you're lifting
Oh,
to
while you're
expedite
lifting.
the process.
Maybe that's why it's never worked for me because I don't know if I lift.
I will say, if you are in a point of your run where that's happening, it's a dud run anyway.
Yes, you've killed your run by far. If you're
That's
doing
every
that.
run.
So, but I told Trey,
Yeah.
in between runs, I just said, this whole section, like right there, that cone is the most important section. The go, 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 go.
Yeah.
5 goes.
5 goes, the 5 goes cone. That's
a
the
lot of
most
goes.
important area. And you do not lift. You cannot lift. And I
Let's see if
kept
I can
saying it
find-
just to drill it into his head.
Oh, hang on. I'm just going to bring it up visually.
I just think that's the most important spot. There's one more important spot, which is exiting the left-hand sweeper. And the earlier you get on it there, you're on a very long path of wide open throttle. So those are the two important spots. Do not lift. So if you want to get faster, if you're not happy with your times, those are the two areas you can focus on to give yourself the greatest result.
I did notice that going into now. I guess I wasn't going fast enough because I never shifted into third. But this left-hander, I realized because sometimes I will smash the brakes and then go into a corner. And this one I tried to remember because I think Brian, you told me before to like feather the throttle or the brake into a corner like this.
Trail brake.
Yeah. And it seemed to work out pretty good because I normally just mash on the brake. Probably because I understeer too much, so I mash the brake going straight and then try to like
So by trail
accelerate out. But
by trail
for a
braking,
big corner like this, I would slow down way too much, I think.
by trail braking into the corner, it's going to help you not push as much going through the corner because
You're inducing a little bit of oversteer as you enter the corner.
Okay.
Right. So the way the car is set up, stiffer front suspension, softer rear, you can use that trail braking to rotate the car in. And then when you get on the gas, it actually settles the car. If you brake while straight, then turn and gas, that's when you just induce understeer.
because you're putting all the weight on the back.
So
you're
I could,
overweighting
Yeah.
the back.
we could make you faster.
I feel like this is what you told me to do, and now you're saying that's what's my problem?
Yes.
The braking straight, then turning?
No. If you want to
It's a
scrub a
mixture.
lot of speed,
Ah.
brake straight. But
But to go into
still
a
be
corner
braking
fast,
while turning
yeah.
in to rotate the car. Now, I could make you faster if I simply stiffened
I
up the
doubt it.
rear
Oh.
and soften the front, because it would make you not understeer as much, but it would just be rewarding your bad habits.
It wouldn't fix the root of the problem.
And the root of the problem
Right.
is that big banner at Leroy Engineering that says,
I don't remember what I said.
I think the problem is your driving, something like that.
So yeah, back to Trey. I believe he listened to your advice to not lift, and he was very excited because he dropped, I believe, 2 seconds, he said.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And so that is one of the things I've had to learn, too, is that the autocross is like one of those sort of things where it's surprising how much you can push a car. And like because you're not used to driving this aggressively on the street unless, well, maybe you're a psycho, but or you're running from the cops or something. But yeah, it's surprising because I have that issue too, where I want to coast into corners or not. Stay foot to the floor the whole way because I don't trust the grip.
You have video to review, so watch that video, and if you ever see yourself coasting or partial throttle, those are areas on the track where you know you could improve. If you're partial throttle, you probably could have been wide open. In my experience,
I wish I could watch these videos like immediately after the run. So after
GoPro quick app.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. But I was going to say, after the tire cooler and the air jacks and the compressible water, I'm going to invent a heads-up display. So I just immediately, once I get back to the paddock, I can see in my cool glasses.
You should just engineer your own Iron Man helmet. And then,
that'd be pretty cool too.
And then, you know how Iron Man has like Jarvis?
Yeah.
You could have Andrew.
I think that's what Jonathan was wearing in the video.
Oh, so who's his
That's
Jarvis?
his Iron Man helmet.
Oh, I don't know.
Would he like Jeremy Clarkson or something?
Oh.
Upload Andrew's consciousness to an LLM and just have it yell at you the whole time. Just
a yell LM.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll just be, I should just put in headphones of Andrew just screaming, don't lift, don't lift, don't lift, don't lift, don't lift.
Look ahead.
As I,
Go,
go.
Every once in a while, throw in a look ahead.
I
did find that I think one of the other things I did that helped me for my fastest run in the morning was really looking ahead, because this course was so fast that you really had to consciously look past multiple cones.
You had to know where you
corners
were
and stuff.
going.
Yeah, it was challenging in that way.
So do you have the next slide from this type of graph?
I have 3 slides. I got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Where is Tim Staggs?
Let's see here.
Well, you could go to the.
It does not appear to be here at all. Where can I go?
Go to the
Brian?
overall standings.
Yeah, the overall standings.
Where are those
No.
standings?
I was thinking the one with the blue lines, the vertical. Blue
Oh, that
towers.
chart. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So I think this is important to note because I do get some joy in yelling at people, mostly helping
I
them.
think you get a
Only
lot of
some?
joy.
If they
Yeah.
if they go faster, I feel vindicated.
Okay.
Right? Like every once in a while, Puke yells back at me, and then one out of every couple events or so, he goes, "Oh yeah, I did what you said. Turns out I'm faster." And I go, "Yeah."
I mean, most advice you give makes me faster. It's just in the moment, it's very frustrating because you're just screaming, "Don't lift, don't lift, don't lift." I'm like,
You are a little harsh with your delivery.
I'm just trying to be straightforward.
I get it.
he's that angry football coach. You just have to
So, Tim Staggs,
not take it personal.
the 84 car, the most beautiful car in all of LMC. By far the best looking car in LMC.
Okay.
I don't know. Ryan Heiler really upped his livery this year.
Yeah, but it's just
Isn't
it's
his
too
car,
loud. It's
isn't
too
his car
loud.
just white?
The noise
No,
ruins the look.
The noise is
Sorry, Ryan. It's just too loud.
it's
Which
too
car
loud.
is his?
The white the
NB.
white NB that is just absurdly loud.
Now it has orange and blue stickers.
Oh, yep. Okay.
That's a good
Trying to
one.
picture
It is a good one, but again, the noise kills it. But I still don't. You cannot beat the 84 car.
It's a classic look.
It really is. And NAs look a million times better than NBs. So
wonder
we
if I can
know
find a
the
picture.
84 car is quietly a fast car, right? Because of the 2023 season.
I would disagree.
I would not disagree because every event I did in the 84 car, I got second place.
How much better of a driver are we today? How much better of drivers are we today than we were 3 years ago?
Maybe you,
I think everyone has improved.
but
I think you've improved. I think Jonathan has improved.
oh, I've only gotten worse.
No. I disagree.
By my metrics, the 84 car is faster than the 57 car.
That is totally wrong.
Okay. The 84 car is
The-
not that slow of a car.
Well, so
Is this Ryan's?
Yes.
that is Ryan's
Holy
car.
crap. No wonder I didn't recognize it.
See, I think that thing looks pretty dang
I
good.
think it looks great too, but I can hear it looking at this photo.
I wish the listeners could see at least half of it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I was zooming in on. So
There we go.
anyway, I want to help Tim. I wish I could ride with Tim some more.
Tim is on a 205 660 plus this year. He is not
Really?
on 225s.
Okay, so the 84 car has gotten a lot slower based on what Brian just said.
I want to find. Well, I don't have a picture of Tim's car, but here's the fun,
The Facebook picture,
the AI generated.
Look how good that looks.
that does look awesome, especially as
It
a
looks just
Hot
as
Wheels
good in real
package.
life,
It's a good livery,
except the windshield.
but that livery.
Doesn't look as good as Tim's.
What?
Doesn't look as good as Tim's.
But it comes with ketchup. I don't know if you guys noticed that. That was a fantastic detail to include the Heinz bottle.
So, but the important thing is, like, I want to go out and ride with Tim because I know I can make Tim faster.
Can you?
Yes, it's super easy.
Wow.
2 words. Look ahead. That's it.
See, we've spent some time in depth talking about this at the shop. And something that Tim has noted is that when he gets out on course, he
Looks at the next cone.
he forgets where he's at.
Because he's looking at the next cone.
yeah, looking ahead does help.
Okay,
that.
hold on. So we described it like this. I might mess this up. So I described to Tim the way I learn an autocross course is like driving to work. Like, you know, you're going to turn here, you're going to turn here, you're going to turn here. And if a squirrel jumps out at me on my way to work, I'm going to remember that, like, for the rest of the day probably, right?
Wait, you will?
I mean,
I don't remember
is it a
squirrels
scary
throughout the
Yeah, I
rest of
don't-
the day ever.
I remember if it's a groundhog, because I go, oh, I wish I could kill that groundhog.
Puke has a groundhog
I have
problem.
groundhog
He's been
problems. I live
battling
in
it
the-
for years.
I live in the woods. I hate them. Anyway,
I guess I'm different then. I would remember a squirrel on my way to work.
I mean, it depends on how the squirrel like jumped at you. Like if it was a scary squirrel or
Like, if it bit your face,
Oh,
I
you
can
know-
understand it.
what if it's one of those black squirrels up near Cleveland? They have these solid black
Yep, yeah.
colored squirrels.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, what the heck's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen gray ones, but the dark black ones, they're scary.
Yeah. I don't remember where I was going. We should just scratch this.
No. I do think we can help Tim, and I do think it does boil down to looking ahead. He gets lost on course. He doesn't know where
He
he's
does.
going. So he's making decisions late because he's not looking ahead.
Is it because he's not looking ahead, or because he's getting lost because he can't remember the course?
He's only getting lost because he's not looking ahead. It's very... No, think about it.
There's a black squirrel on the screen.
Just in case people didn't know what they looked like.
Think about it. If you're just looking at the next pointer cone or the next element, and that's all you're
You're
focused
getting
on,
tunnel vision.
and you drive to it, then of course you're lost because now you're looking around for the next thing and you've already gotten there.
Yeah,
and the
'cause
next thing, and
that,
only
that happens to
compounds.
me, like on the very first lap. That will
Which is
happen to me
why
on occasion where
The
you
very
don't look
first
ahead enough
lap,
and you
I
go,
told you to look ahead.
Yeah, because
I watch you looking at, you're fixating on the next cone.
yeah, and I was thinking about the engine exploding as well. But regardless of
You're
that,
gonna do
I
that,
will do
don't
my
worry.
first lap where I look. I'm like kind of trying to figure it out because the course does look different when you're in the car versus when you're walking it. And so if you don't then subsequent laps look ahead, yeah, you kind of get lost. And then some people I think just don't have a good spatial awareness maybe, I don't know.
I do think it does boil down to looking ahead.
It's not going to hurt.
I can. I'll agree with that.
Here's what we do. We put a GoPro in Tim's car,
Yeah.
fixated on his head. And we just see where his head is looking at any point in the course and compare it with any one of us.
We should just give him Jonathan's Jarvis head
Yeah.
helmet,
Yes.
and then it can face track, eye track.
Is it going to be
Overlay.
Jonathan's where it's Jeremy Clarkson yelling at him, or is it going to be yours where it's Andrew yelling at him?
It should be mine because I'm going to yell
Oh
look ahead.
yeah. Because Andrew likes yelling, "Look ahead."
He does. And go, 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 go.
Mm-hmm. Normally 3 goes, sometimes 5 when it's really important.
I'm curious, though, because I feel like Jonathan's driving style is very different than yours and mine. Yours and mine are more similar. Like, you can go out and you can drift a car and you can hold the drift and you enjoy it. I feel like you would enjoy having a drift car. I'm the same way. You rarely spin.
Yeah, I don't
rarely
know
spin.
if have I spun this year?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I definitely have because at the
I feel like I've seen you spin.
it was the test and tune when it was wet. I was
Okay.
spinning out like
Wet's an
crazy.
exception. But
Oh, and at Misery Bay when it was wet, I was spinning out.
generally, you will not spin. Jonathan does spin. But
Does he?
Jonathan's suspension setup is...
I don't think Jonathan spins.
Yes, he does.
I don't know.
I know Lisa spins.
Lisa spins.
loves to spin.
Lisa's got to tick off a spin at every race.
Yes. Well, it's because I think his suspension setup is stiff in the rear.
No.
No?
No.
Shocking.
He was running. He was at my. He was basically at my settings
Really?
for most of the day.
So my theory is that he drives more on memory and less on feel. And he can be very good and consistent based on memory.
Yeah.
Where you drive on feel, I'll watch you. You get the rear end stepping out, and you can maintain speed even during that scenario. Right? So you're driving on feel.
I feel like a good example in the run. We can watch it actually. It's on the. It's where I overtook all of you guys. It's at the very last.
Right-hander?
Right-hander, yes. If you watch my exit, full screen.
Let's see here. Is this it? I don't know where we're at.
Yes, that was it.
Yes. So if you watch my exit and you watch the way I'm using my steering wheel inputs.
Yep.
Whereas if you watch what Jonathan does around that corner,
I'll rewind.
we need 25%
rewind.
or
Yeah, you got to go slower.
0.25
okay.
speed.
Oh, okay.
It's too fast. I'm gonna start using that now.
Well, I think this is the important thing because, like, Jonathan is fast and consistent.
He
right?
is very.
But you tend to always beat him. But I think your driving styles are totally opposite. You drive on feel. If he steps out that much, I don't think he can drive through it. I think he will either lift or spin.
Well, he got a little sawed.
A little, but I don't think he can maintain speed like you can. No offense to Jonathan.
Well,
I just think it's a different style.
You also notice, like, through this corner, he's sawing at the wheel so much more than I am, and where I'm just like,
You
I'm
make
sawing
one
a little bit,
correction, two corrections.
and then I feel the car kind of going,
Yeah.
and I get to a point.
But yeah, Jonathan does a lot.
But you can watch on his exit of the corner, he made the car a lot more he put the car in a position to be a lot more stable, but it was a slower line, whereas I was
Yes.
kind of drifting out. I was flat on the floor,
Because you're more
just
comfortable in a
steering
drift.
through it. All right, we can go back again to that corner. There it is. Let's see what you do.
Andrew's turning more, turning
It's
more,
turning more.
turning more.
Yeah, so you're right. We kind of lock the wheel a bit. Jonathan likes to saw at the wheel a lot.
So
Both
I
of-
didn't get the oversteer that you did there.
Right,
but
both of you guys are pushing on the corner exit, whereas I was oversteering. I do notice Jonathan likes to saw at the wheel a lot, and I feel like, in a way, it's kind of unsettling the car.
And he occasionally shuffles his hands, but not consistently. You'll see his right hand move to the center of the wheel occasionally.
I don't see it moving to the center of the wheel.
Well, it
Andrew.
did on the turn.
It was a while back, yep.
Okay. Even watching his videos I haven't told him this,
Uh-oh.
but watching his video, I know he's told me previously he likes to saw at the wheel because he can feel, what's happening.
The edge
in
of
car.
grip. Yeah.
Right.
Because
But-
you're basically testing it, kind of like driving on ice. It's like, I need to push it to see what the level of grip is.
Right. And that's what he's doing. I feel like you don't need to keep sawing at the wheel to feel the edge of the grip. I feel like you can get to it once
Yeah.
and then back off and then
Hold it.
hold it.
Yes.
So even watching him at like Misery Bay races, I noticed going around the banking the whole time he's just sawing at the wheel. Whereas I've noticed when I'm watching my videos that
You're setting it.
I'm setting it and I'm just kind of holding it there.
Mhm. But when you set it like that, your car is inevitably stepping out eventually. And then all you have to do is counter steer a little bit to correct it.
Just a hair, yeah.
Yep. And that's the ideal way to do it, as opposed to fighting that understeer or
Right.
pushing it beyond the limit and inducing the understeer.
Because that's honestly, I think that's what's happening to him is he's inducing understeer. What? Wait, what just happened?
I was happy because I had a good run and I knew where I could save time. And at least I was down in the 68s. And I was showing Puke and Trey that I was happy and
That's
giving
awesome.
thumbs ups.
Anyway, I just thought of that when you were talking about hand placement.
But, okay, so you clearly don't want to reveal what your suspension settings are.
Oh, secrets.
Why? I'll reveal it right now.
Okay, then reveal it.
Well, first of all, I'm on a sway bar that nobody else has.
True, but you're
Oh, the
saying that
secret
Jonathan
sway
is running
bar.
the same as you.
Shock settings.
Yeah.
So he actually ended up a little stiffer on his settings at the end of the day at fun runs, and he was able to match my time.
Okay.
I think you can get a balance with, the sway bar setting and adjusting the shock. So he kind of equalized it out. I think I was at 16 clicks from soft in the front and 7 in the back. It might have been 17 in the front.
That's about where I end up. I'm at 16 and 10 maybe.
Jonathan ended up at 20 and 6 or 20 and 8 or something like that.
Okay.
Mm.
So for a majority of the season, I started off stiff in the front, soft in the rear, and I liked it, but I wasn't totally happy because I wasn't getting first place, right? So then I started trying to take advice, and everyone kept saying stiffer in the rear, stiffer in the rear.
I was saying stiffer in the rear because early in the season, I was way overbarred in the front.
Okay.
So I had to crank up my rear to get the car to rotate.
Match the front.
I had to crank it up to get it to rotate. So I overall had less grip because the sway bar, the front sway bar is keeping the car from weight transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not going to have as much grip. So that means my car inherently is going to want to push, right? Because it has less grip in the front.
Yep.
So inherently wanting to push, I was cranking up the rear, kind of forcing the car to have less grip in the rear, making it
rotate on corner
making it
entry.
want to rotate.
Yeah.
So my shock settings early in the season were all messed up. They were backwards. I think I was at like 4 in the front and 17 in the rear.
So it's totally your fault that I was messed up.
No, it's your fault for listening to me when you don't know your own car package.
Yeah, but you're the guy who lives and breathes this all day, every day. You work on the cars. You set the cars up. I'm going to trust your judgment. This is not my
You're
profession.
also in competition with each other.
I think you meant to say incompetent.
All you're doing
Yes.
is coming up to me and asking, Brian, what are your shock settings? I tell you.
Then I do that and I go, this isn't working. I guess I'll do it harder.
So we're looking at a picture. Is this the secret sway bar?
That's the not so secret sway bar that I was running at the last event.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying we should all buy this?
You should not buy that one because it will break.
Okay.
It's made out of mild steel, so over time it'll wear out.
Yeah.
So we are changing the material for the bar.
What's the material? Going to Invar?
Chromoly,
Titanium would be great. Oh, chromoly.
Titanium would be great, but it would also be crazy expensive.
What? No expense spared
Well,
for
so we're
Leroy
going to
Miata Cup.
chromoly. It's a spring steel, so it's going to be able to move and contort and come back to its original shape.
Right.
where-
It needs to have a high level of toughness and forgiveness because if it's too hard, it'll be brittle and break.
Right. Or if it's too hard, it won't. It's going to be too stiff for the car.
Yeah, I guess it needs some amount of compliance to actually be a sway bar.
Right. A spring.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. The ends are still going to be steel, I believe. And then that section on the end where the sway bar end link is in there, it needs to be arched a bunch more because to change sway bar settings,
It's
with-
binding up if you.
with that design, you have to basically reset the whole end link to get it to fit in another hole.
Yeah.
The Carceps bar has a Jurassic arch in it.
To allow adjustment without changing the geometry of the suspension itself.
To allow adjustment without having to change the
Or that end link, you're saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
So at the end of the fun runs at this last event, I was like, all right, let's do some testing. So I felt the car was a little happy in the rear throughout the course. So I was like, let me try and go a little stiffer on the bar. So I went one hole up, and I had to completely reset the end link. But once I did that, it definitely was a lot pushier. So I think the setting that I was on for the event was the right setting.
So, predictions for the final event of the year. If Brian drops one of his first places, I might have a chance.
If I drop one of my first places,
And you save your third event.
No, I think
wow.
That's the only way
What?
that anybody can beat Brian.
obviously Brian needs to drop 1 and 3, I think, is what you're asking.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Wait, I didn't realize you could pick your drops.
I don't see why not.
I thought it just. I thought it just
I mean, I'm
automatically
going to pick my
dropped.
drops.
Yeah, it was my understanding that you could drop
I thought it was
one or
just
two events that you chose.
automatically dropping the lowest score.
Oh, it might be.
Well, that's what you should drop, but you know,
Well, that
you
was-
could be a nice guy and drop your highest score, one of your highest
Yeah,
scores.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Okay. So, what's your prediction? How much do you think you're going to win by at the next event?
Not much.
What happened at event 4, Andrew?
That's
very
the
sad.
knockout round, and I hate the knockout round.
Oh.
Everyone loves the knockout round, and I freaking hate the knockout round. I hate everything about the knockout round, and I hate
Why?
that everyone likes it.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because everyone
did I
goes,
do on
you
there?
got to approach this differently. And I go, I don't want to approach it differently. But then that's still in my head, and I do approach it differently no matter how much I think I'm approaching it normally. And then I just hit a ton of cones.
Right. It's also East Lake, so everything's like way compact.
Yeah, that
I really can't tell. I think, yeah. I did okay on event 4.
you beat
I think
me.
I'm right here, yeah. Because I was just above this number 10, and Andrew was, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, this chart's numbered differently. So he's still above 10. You're above 12. Where I'm over here, I'm at at 12. We might
So-
have done very evenly because I never do better than you, so
Right. Well, this is my next question. When is Puke going to start beating me?
never.
Dude, I don't
I
know.
mean, unless you mean physically with a bat or
As soon
something.
as he learns to shift and
Once
not
I get
lift.
tired of you screaming, don't lift.
Yes, as soon as you get tired of me screaming, that's when you'll start beating me.
Yeah.
So the bat will fit in the trunk, but the tire sprayer won't.
Oh, I could fit a bat in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nice and long and skinny. I mean, right on the parcel shelf is a perfect place for a bat.
This is true.
But yeah, I'm never gonna drive faster than you.
You don't know that.
I do, because I don't care
Anything's
enough to get
possible,
better than
man.
you.
I'm getting old.
You're younger than me.
Anything's possible, man.
I don't have the will to care.
That is what will stop you.
Yeah, I'm just here to have fun, man.
I think Joe Murphy is going to get a late season win.
Ooh.
I think it's very,
Interesting.
very plausible.
Joe Murphy seems to always do well at East Lake.
Well, if we go to the full standings, let's see what we're looking at here. Where's Joe? He's currently 4th.
Yep.
So he needs
The
a
battle
number
for
of points to
second
win.
is
The battle
so
for
tight.
second is tight. 3 points, and that's before the drops.
No, everything's dropped.
Oh, everything is dropped?
Everything
Okay.
is dropped.
3 points after the drops, like I said.
That's tight. See, we can still
Yeah.
get good racing.
Yeah, I think Brian has it in the bag, as they say.
So where's Puke? Puke,
13th.
you...
I'm doing a good
Ayo.
Dan Marino down here with my good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. Yeah,
Well, Puke, you can drop your 5, which is already dropped from your score here,
yeah, it should be.
and your 9.
Yeah.
So you might, if you beat Forrest by a couple of places, you might be able to beat him.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
I don't care.
And you might be able to catch Lisa.
So
Lisa's
you don't care.
been-
Why don't you care?
Yeah, why don't you care?
Oh, because this is fun.
So
I'm not
you're-
going to win anything.
Why is it fun not to care?
It's just easier not to care.
I find caring fun.
I find caring burdensome. And this is how I live my entire life. I've never had the desire to compete. I don't know. I'm just not one who has that drive to compete or win or enjoy life. And therefore, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy with that.
All right. That's awesome. Hey,
Yeah.
as long as you're happy.
I mean-
that's the whole goal of this is to
I mean,
enjoy
imagine if
yourself.
I was Andrew. I would be all flustered and sad and worried. Whereas I'm just like,
Oh,
yeah,
you'd
whatever.
be so disappointed if you were me.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. I don't care. So, there you go. Should we go down the list here? Brian, Andrew, Jonathan, Joe, Ryan, Charles, Andrew, Logan, Mike, Y-Band, Lisa.
It's on the website. They
Forrest.
can see it.
I like how Puke
Go
reads
to
2 Ryans and
www.
2 Andrews, and he says Mike Wyband's last name.
Well, because
Yeah,
there's a
dude.
lot of mics.
But it's the first Mike. It's the only Mike you've said.
What?
It's the only
Michael
Mike on the screen.
Wyban.
You got to say Mike Y-Band. It's just fun.
Michael Wyban.
Yeah.
You got to say it just like that.
Lisa, Forrest, Puke in 13th. Megan and Addison are pretty tight. That could be a toss-up. Addison did miss one event.
I'm going to scroll. Where was Addison? I missed it. There it is. Now he's at the top.
Then Max is a few points behind. Kurt, Matt Replenovich. That's a good-looking car, right? Matt
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 8 car.
Yeah, I do
with the
like that one.
teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know about the teeth.
Another picture.
Yeah. There it is,
There
right
it
there.
is. Boom.
I just like NA.
That's a
teeth.
nice grill, man.
The teeth are kind of funny. It's better than I've seen Miatas with like the vampire teeth or something, and that's kind of silly.
I'm not a fan of those.
But those teeth are pretty funny, especially from this angle, because it just looks insane.
Massive overbite. Ah!
Yeah. But yeah, good luck to all of the competitors.
Everybody.
All right. Well, good job, Brandon, for fending off Trey in your own car.
Oh yeah, where's Brandon and Trey?
Brandon is 23. Trey is 28.
Oh, I didn't realize Brandon was doing
Ooh,
so good.
Scott Bard is tied with Trey. That's interesting.
Mm.
Trey needs to get himself his own Miata. It sounds like
Why is that?
because he doesn't own his own Miata,
Yeah.
and he wants a Miata. He
What's
has a-
wrong with
he has a
co-driving?
BRZ. Oh, it's so cumbersome.
Why don't you
The
get your
other
own
guy
Miata?
keeps yelling at you to like do stuff, and it's his car, and you're gonna blow it up.
I'm gonna have a
You are
going to
blow it up. Who are you gonna have co-drive with you?
Who do you think? Take a guess.
Your dad.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Neither. My dad refuses to drive my car.
Trey.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Puke.
Who is getting booted out?
Oh, Charles.
Charles.
Booted out.
That
Charles
makes sense.
Lawat.
Why is Charles getting booted?
Because no more NCs. Oh, big update
Oh, what?
for LMC
This is news to me.
2026. No more NCs because they're unfigure-outable.
They're too fast.
Except we know they're faster.
They're too fast, and they already have a class in the SCCA
Oh,
that
yeah.
they belong
What
to.
are Megan and Ryan going to do?
Yeah, there's a couple of folks that are NCers.
Uh,
What about an ND? Does that count?
No, not allowed.
That's also
That
faster.
is much faster.
What about an NF? when they come out.
Right. Definitely not.
I guess there would be an NE before that. I'm not good at math.
Right, because the alphabet involves numbers.
So Megan and Ryan in the Betsy car.
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have a solution for this? They all have to drive Brian's car.
So, is this going to become like an NA and B only?
Yes, that's what we just said.
So,
That's literally what we just said.
is it right to call it the Miata Cup then? Shouldn't it be
Yes.
like the Leroy old ass Miata Cup?
Nope, there's
The
only
Leroy
there's only
geriatric
2
Miata Cup?
Miatas.
There's a
Oh,
lot of
only two that
Miatas
count?
still. Think
But
about it.
eventually, there's not going to be any NAs or NBs. They'll all die.
No, there's
And then
only
when-
2 Miatas that matter.
Really.
What is it? The 81 or 84 and 57 car?
No, I mean 2 generations. I mean, those are the 2 most important Miatas. Yes.
Yeah, because they obviously have the best livery.
Look how good that car looks.
I prefer the old wheels.
Really?
Oh,
I like these.
Interesting. I
wheels.
like
Big
these
time.
wheels more than the old ones.
I think the old ones looked so much better on this car. These look too modern. The old wheels had like a good
yeah.
round.
These just have less brake dust on them.
Yeah, because you haven't.
To be fair, don't you say that I haven't washed this car. The fact that nothing comes off of it doesn't mean I
I know
don't
those
try
first
to
wheels
wash
have
it.
never been washed.
Yes, they have. How dare you? I wash this race car more than my own daily car.
Really?
Yeah.
I like when a car has 3 different reds on
The
it.
problem is you just yeah, the bumper is a matte red
And the rear
finish
fender
with
is
chipping
different
paint.
than the.
This white will never come clean. I scrubbed that, and
That's intentional.
nothing can come off of it. I did, before the Miata Cruise, take all of the mash of stickers off the windshield. I don't know. Because eventually you gather so many stickers on the
can't
windshield
see.
from events that it's just gross and like they start peeling and such. But ketchup.
Bye.
Bye.
That's how you end a show.
Are we
You
ending?
have to.
I said bye. Unless you have something to say.
Is there anything else to talk about?
Don't- is
We
there?
got to do predictions for the next race.
I already asked that. I said,
No,
how
you
much do you
asked-
think you're going to win by? When does Puke start beating me?
No.
Okay.
We got to, who do you think's going to be in the top 5? Remember, this is a 12-run event, so people are going to have a lot more time to figure out the course.
I feel
I
like.
sure wish we could see our beautiful faces.
Oh, okay. I thought you were pulling something up, so I made it big.
Oh no, I was just so at least something was in that screen.
All right. I think that when there are more runs to do, I have more time to play around and figure things out. You guys seem to always get your fast runs in early, and then rarely do you ever beat them. Right? Like, getting more runs for you or for Jonathan doesn't necessarily make you faster. For me, it does. So I might have a better chance. That being said, I still think Joe is going to beat me.
I think Joe might take the cake on the last race.
I think so too. I think I'll get 4th.
Even though he's behind like 20 points.
Yes. It's going to be Joe, Brian, Jonathan, Andrew.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant take the cake at just the last race itself.
Oh, the last
not
event.
the
Yeah.
points overall.
We're talking about predictions for the next event.
What? I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
I think Joe, Brian, Jonathan, Andrew, and then
We're going to give it to, if Ryan McDonald shows up, it'll be Ryan McDonald.
if Ryan, yes, I agree. If Ryan shows up, it will be Ryan,
Hmm.
especially at Eastlake.
Especially at East
Yeah.
Lake.
Why are they better at Eastlake?
Well, the NC has more torque to pull out of tight
there's
corners.
these evil C's.
Yes, the
Them-
evil C's.
Them C's. A's and B's got to gang up on them C's and.
Well,
B's.
actually, Ryan might beat me, so I might be in 5th.
Okay.
So Ryan might take. That's my prediction. Ryan takes 4th. I take 5th. This might be my worst placing, other than the knockout round.
Sad.
Even though I have more runs, which runs completely counter to what I was saying when I started that diatribe.
Correct. Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen, Puke?
Oh, I'll come in somewhere around the middle, top-ish. Who knows?
Okay. Do you think you're going to beat Forrest at this final event?
Oh, definitely not.
Well, you beat him at
'Cause
the
I don't-
first event.
I don't know who that is. unfortunately. What car does he drive?
And you beat him at the second event.
Is he a D?
He's
in a
B.
B.
Oh, a B.
There's no D's allowed.
Oh.
But you beat him at the first two events.
Um,
And that
Cool.
included Eastlake,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
which is where we're going back to.
It obviously all depends on weather conditions and the course.
And you beat Lisa twice.
Okay.
You might beat Lisa again.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've done okay-ish, and as long as there's no things like curly cues or rain, I'll do all right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, lollipops. If I don't have to shift any more than into second, I would do okay-ish.
Jonathan talked about making a course that is like a 8.
Is it just a skid?
It's a cross, or it's going to have a cross in the middle because he wants, I guess, equal wear.
He wants
on-
cars to crash
Yeah.
into each other.
He,
Yeah, what is that? The demolition derby.
yeah, dude.
We're going to tape cones to our cars, so when we're driving, there are moving cones that we have to dodge.
Okay, yeah. And whoever finishes with the most cones in a running car wins.
Yeah, there's balloons on the back, too.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about the balloons. That sounds interesting, but is it literally just going to be a figure 8?
Of course not.
Oh. like it's just like a dirt track
You,
figure 8?
I don't think Puke thought that was a
I don't
given.
know how autocross works.
I said a figure 8 because it was the easiest thing to visualize with an X in the middle.
Yes. So you're saying that he wants something with even cornering wear.
Right.
Interesting.
Because
okay.
some people will end up using these tires next year.
What? Crazy. Well, to be fair, our tires will be used next year as well.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No?
We are not starting the season with old tires.
These tires are only going to be 3 events.
Yeah. And we'll use them for other stuff. And
3 events
Andrew is
with
just
2 drivers, so that's 6 events.
For
Yeah.
those that don't know, Andrew buys a new set of tires for every event.
No, we are allotted 2 sets of tires for the season since we're a dual driver.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we did. We did the first 4 events,
Did we? Yeah.
then we bought new tires
For the last 3. Okay.
for the last 3.
I think that's the
And
right way to do it.
technically, we should have bought them after the 3rd
Halfway
event.
through the 4th event.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because
To make it perfectly even, because there's an odd number of events,
the
we have
3rd
to
event.
do.
No, the
the-
3rd event was 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think getting new tires after the knockout round is the right thing to do.
That's what I did
I think that's the right thing to do.
because I hate the knockout round, so I didn't care.
So next year, we're thinking about adding another race. So it'll be 8 races.
Ugh.
Okay,
So much autocross.
8 races.
1 drop.
1 drop. So 7 races is the regular season. And then there's a champion crowned for the regular season. And then
Oh.
the final 8th race is...
The demo derby?
Yes. We need this paint our cars like school buses and ram them into each other.
We'll go to Misery Bay where they already have the buses.
Right.
And we'll include some of the buses and yeah.
I'll just
Smash
put
it.
my car in one of the buses
Yeah.
and drive the bus.
There we go. I like that.
So, hang on. Back up. Predictions for this event. Brian.
I think Joe Murphy's going to have me. I think Ryan McDonald has a good chance of having me. And then I don't know. My tires are dead. Like after this last event, I decided to do a donut in the IX Center parking lot.
One donut's not going to hurt you.
Well, yes, but before the donut, they're feeling dead. And I think at Eastlake it's going to be, I don't know, because it's low speed, right? So
Mhm.
am I going
For
to
it's a
need?
smaller lot.
Am I going to need the lateral grip as much?
You might like the sliding.
Yeah, but the sliding is not fast.
It is
It
when
can
you
be.
do
No, it's not.
It can be in a figure 8.
I don't know.
That's what he said. It was going to be a figure 8, so you just slide
I always
around,
am
sort of
really
slide.
difficult. I struggle with the predictions because I don't know where to put people. I know there's going to be 5 people in the top, but I don't know how to order them.
it. I know there will be a top 5. I guarantee you
and-
there will be a top 5.
And probably a next 5 and then 5 more people.
And there'll be
after
5 people in that top 5.
Yeah.
Really?
Guarantee it. Mark my words.
Top 5 includes myself, Andrew Mercer, Jonathan Staggs, Joe Murphy, and Ryan McDonald.
That's what I said. But not in that order. Imagine if it was 5-1. Imagine if Ryan wins, Joe gets second, Jonathan gets third, Andrew gets fourth, and Brian gets fifth. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would suck.
Why would that suck? That'd be amazing. Good for all of them who beat us.
You know what? It would be good.